So we drew the principal axis, the horizontal line. We drew the reflective axis, which is the vertical line. We drew the mirror. This is a convex mirror, so it bends away. And then we drew the object. The object is 4 centimeters in front and 2 centimeters tall. So we just measured out each of those numbers. Now we need the focal length, which is 3. So the focal length goes on the side it curves towards. So in this case, it curves away, which means the F is on the right, not on the left.
What's the other dot? Is it C?
C. Yep. So here's my F.
Let me see that.
And C is just double that. So F was 3 away from the mirror, which means C is 6 away from the mirror. And there's all your numbers. O is at 4, F is at 3, C is at 6. And there's your setup. All right. Anyone have any trouble with the setup? Looks like you guys are in good shape. All right. So now that we've got the setup, now we're ready to draw the lines. So the first line we're going to draw is going to go straight and then through F. So we're going to draw it straight. Now we need to go all the way to that vertical line. We're not going all the way to the mirror. We're going all the way to that vertical line. So I'm going to draw it in a straight line all the way to that vertical line. And that's where I stop. And then it reflects through F. Now, it doesn't actually go through F. It actually goes back the other way it came. Yeah, they're up here. So it reflects back the way, so it reflects back away from the mirror, but then you backtrack it through the mirror. So you do backtrack it through F. But it'll be something like this. Okay? Second one is the opposite. So we went straight and then through F. Now we're going to go through F and then straight. But again, you always stop at the reflective axis. So here I am starting at the top. I'm going to go towards F. But I stop at that vertical line. Then I reflect straight. And then backtrack it. So notice, nothing actually went through F on my orange line. It goes towards F, but it never actually made it to F. But it's going towards F. All right, and the last one's the easy one. It goes straight through C. So line up your object and line up C. It goes towards the mirror. It hits that vertical axis. It reflects back the way it came. But you do backtrack this one as well. And this one will backtrack all the way through C. And so you look for where do all those lines intersect. And you can see mine all intersect right about here-ish. Then I draw my image arrow, which looks something like this. And all you got to do is do the three things. Image distance, image height, type of image. Okay, so image distance is DI. You just got to measure it. Okay, here's my mirror. It looks like mine is right around 1.5. Round to the nearest 3/4. Now, as long as you're careful with your drawings, if you measure 1.25, 1.75, that's fine, right? So if you're a little bit off, not a big deal. If you're a lot off, you measured 3, that's a problem. Let me know and I'll help you with it. But that's my image distance, my image height. Looks like it's not quite to 1, so we'll call it 0.75. And then we need to know what type of image it is. Okay, this is an image forming on the right side where I backtracked. Backtracking just means that the light doesn't actually reach there. We just look at where it goes. Okay? So we look like it comes from that spot. So if the light looks like it comes from here, but doesn't really come from here, it really comes from over here, this is where the light is really going, is this way. So if the light doesn't actually reach this spot, it just looks like it does, that's a virtual image. Maybe an easier way to think about it is if it's to the right of the mirror, it's always virtual. It's to the left of the mirror, it's always real. So there you go. There's your example. All right. Does anyone have any questions or need me to do anything slower or again or anything like that? All right, go to the front